Good morning. Well, we're finally on the Appalachian Trail approach trail. It's great to be out here, finally getting started, heading northbound. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, probably the mid-40s, just a slight breeze. We're already about 2.5 miles into our hike this morning. We started at about 8 a.m. at the Amicalola Falls Lodge. Yesterday evening we drove up, had a good friend, Roger. We picked him up at his house, and he took my truck back to his house for the week. So he's gonna meet us Wednesday over at Neil's Gap. After we got checked into our room, Michelle and I walked from the lodge all the way down to the visitor center. So we did the 600 steps down and back up. So that was fun. Wasn't too bad without a backpack on your back. But it's a beautiful morning out here. We're just walking a ridge line. Finally getting our first descent of the morning. Michelle's up there. Say good morning, baby. Morning. She's on point. And we've already seen, I don't know, we've seen probably 7 people out on the trail, so that's pretty nice. But there's nothing much interesting on this trail today that I know of. Mostly walking ridge lines. Our next mountain is Amicalola Mountain. I think that's it off there in the distance there, if you can see it. It's a couple miles ahead of us. So that'll be our first big real climb of the morning. We've only got to do about a total of 1,000 feet elevation gain from the lodge. But looking at the Gut Hooks map this morning, I think we've got about 2,500 feet total ascent and 1,500 feet total descent. So not too bad for a little over 7 miles. So it should be a easy walk. Definitely been warm for those who live in Atlanta. Last week, yesterday, it was quite warm when we did the stairs. But we'll talk to you here in a little bit. Y'all have a great Saturday morning. Hey guys, just a quick update. We just passed the intersection for the hike-in trail on the approach trail. And I don't know if you can see it, but off in the distance right there is Black Mountain. We don't go on top of it, we go around it. And then Springer's just beyond it. According to the sign, we have a little over 3 miles left to go. And right now we're just walking on top of this ridge line. Gets enough sunlight where we got grass along the trail, which is kind of nice. Makes for a interesting picture. But just a beautiful Saturday morning. Tons of hikers out. The death race is this weekend, which I never heard of it. We were talking to some people at dinner, and it started at 5 a.m. this morning, goes to 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, and officially it's 68 miles. But the couple we were talking to at dinner said normally they throw in a couple extra miles. It's normally 72-ish miles, and they go all night. They have support staff, tons of aid stations. So there was a lot of people at the Amicalola Lodge that were either in support or participating in that race this morning. That's crazy. There's no way I could do 68 miles in 24 hours. The couple that we talked to at dinner, they were support runners, and they were telling us that their job, they'll be camping out at the 42-mile mark, And then they were saying that by the time the runners get to that position, they'll start losing their mental alertness, and they need help staying on the right trail. So they act as guides. So that's pretty neat. But we're heading up and around Black Mountain. Currently just walking this ridge line. It's pretty. We'll talk to you when we see something interesting. Hey guys, just a quick update. Michelle and I have made it to Springer Mountain. We're just coming back from the northern terminus, the southern terminus. We signed the logbook and we've already got camp set up. And we're just walking down the trail to the shelter. We got our tent, campsite ready to go. Already got water, so we're just waiting for dinner. But it's a beautiful day up here. How you feeling, baby?
Great.
Glad to be up here?
Yeah, it's pretty. Very pretty.
Feet feel good?
Yes.
Yep. So,
super happy there's other people.
Yes, there's a lot of people. So I need to do a shout out to Roger Roy. Last night we spent the night at the Amicalola Lodge, and we went to charge our phones, and the cable I had grabbed out of my desk was broken, and I didn't have a spare, and the gift shop didn't sell them, and the Welcoming Center didn't sell cables. So luckily I got on the phone, and Roger's a night owl, so him and his wife went above and beyond Call of Duty and brought my cable out of my truck to us. So that was a godsend. So Roger, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Michelle says we're going to take y'all out to dinner, restaurant of your choice, when we get done. So we really appreciate that. That was really make or break this trip without charging cable. But we'll probably give you a sunset this evening from the summit. The summit faces west, so it should be spectacular. But y'all take care and enjoy the rest of your Saturday.